How's it going, everyone? And today is the day that the new challenges have finally arrived. So, unfortunately, I did my challenges the other day early, so I didn't actually get to do the orb fragments and catalysts, I believe it was the orb fragments and the catalysts have changed that the other people got to do yesterday before it went live. So here we are today for the Gold Rush and Medical Supply run. So we're first going to be starting off by doing the Gold Rush Tier 13 and Tier 14 challenges. We're going to try and get that done today. And then on a separate video, we'll probably be working on the medical supply runs as well. So how this is going to work is we're going to do a blind run of the Tier 13, and hopefully we get through both of them. But we're going to be doing blind runs first, see if I get it through the first time around, and if not, we'll be going back through it with other teams until I get it completed. Now, hopefully it won't be too long of a video, but I just want to see how difficult it really is. Is it something easy for endgame players like myself? Is it challenging? How difficult is it actually going to be? Because if you look at the requirements, it does say squad level 76, gear tier 14, and red stars, and the tier 14 one actually over here says level 80 plus. So is this actually designed to be level 80 content? We'll have to find out to see how difficult it actually is. So that's the video for today. So let's get started. So here we are with the city characters that it wants me to use. These are, I guess, my highest, strongest city characters, but because symbiotes are so powerful, we're not gonna be using Punisher and Jessica Jones. We are gonna use, I think, we'll definitely be using Scream, and I think we're actually gonna be using Doc Ock for this. Is what I'm thinking of going. So we are going to, let's see, put Doc Ock in the center. I think I want who do I want to survive? Probably this should be fine. Maybe switch Symbiote, Spider-Man, and Venom around, possibly. I'm gonna go like this. So this is gonna be a blind run. This is my first attempt on this mission. I haven't done it before, so hopefully it's not too difficult and we can get through this without having to redo the missions. So this is a total of 444k. I am just assuming that because of the symbiotes, it's not going to be overly difficult to run. And given that this is largely endgame content, if you're in the same boat that I'm at, you're probably going to have at least probably the 3 symbiotes. Maybe not Scream leveled up to the extent that I do, but you should have at least probably Symbiote Spider-Man. And ideally Carnage and Venom if you've been through Dark Dimension 3 as well. So we'll see if we can get this done and get some extra gold farming for our weekly challenges. Have no idea what kind of enemies we're going to be facing inside of here, so let's just put it up onto 3 times. Looks like there's 16 enemies. We have a Black Bolt just starting off the bat, and a Symbiote Spider-Man as well. So it's about 57k. They're not too high, but I think we're going to want to work on Black Bolt first, and then Symbiote Spider-Man second. We're going to get some regens here, which is nice. Heimdall does heal block though, so this could be a bit of an issue. Let's... I think we're going to do this here, because I should hit 4. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna do a... I think Black Bolt will die from the bleed, so we're gonna offense down on Heimdall only because I don't want him to apply heal block to anyone. So we'll see if that actually lands or not. I got the defense up on the symbiote, so that's good. Let's spread all of this ability, all this bleed, sorry, over to everyone else. And that, I'm surprised that I didn't kill even Sif. There we go. Heimdall and Black Bolt are both down. That actually did absolutely nothing. Can we kill Sif here? We do. Now I'm kind of cautious about this Symbiote Spider-Man here, so we're gonna try and get him down if we can as well. I shouldn't need the ability block. I think I can save that move. Doesn't look overly too difficult. Okay, so we have another Heimdall, some more potential ability block, heal block here. So let's try and finish the Symbiote Spider-Man though. I think we should be fine. Yeah, there we go. We got him down, and let's put a stun. No, actually, let's save the stun. I don't know what's going to be coming up next, so I just want to be a little bit cautious on this. Spider-Man down. Heimdall probably needs to go next. Also, there is heal block from Mysterio as well. Let's just ability block him. That way we can focus on getting Heimdall down. Spread more of these bleeds around, and I think we're good to go here. That's Heimdall down. Mysterio will die to bleeds if he takes a turn, which he probably won't. There we go, it didn't really matter anyways. And so now we have 8 out of 69 because of Mysterio, apparently. Let's just do a basic here. We have 2 turns of Disrupt on, a lot of Disrupt here on Doc Ock. Let's spread that that slow around. And let's try to get some defense downs. Try to clear that. I think we have a lot of turn bar, so this probably shouldn't be a very big problem here. Loki, I don't know how big of a problem that might be, so let's try and do a bit more damage on him. And then we're here. So this doesn't seem too difficult, especially with the symbiotes. I'm also using Doc Ock, who is a legendary city character, so this does help a little bit. There are some deflects, of course, on the rest of the symbiotes, and I've barely taken any damage from this. So this seems to be pretty easy so far. We do have oh god, Magneto could be a bit of a problem, but let's put some offense down over here. Although I realize that Emma Frost is going to clear that if she gets a turn, so let's try and get Emma Frost down as well, so she doesn't actually clear that off the team. Do some more damage there. Let's stun Magneto though, and then we save that, so that's kind of good. And then we're just going to go across the bow here with our basic. Scream does quite a bit of damage actually with our basic. I'm really glad I put T4s into that. Definitely really helped. And let's just spread all that blood that bleeds. So I think we're probably safe here now. I don't see this being too big of a problem. Let's finish off Emma Frost. Magneto's stunned, so I don't think that this is going to be a problem here. We probably just sit on auto, to be honest. So let's just wrap this up. This seemed to be pretty easy so far. So that is tier 13 of the Gold Rush Challenge. So that's good. So we got that down. Let's see how much harder this tier 14 is going to be. It looks like this was pretty easy if you have the symbiote characters available. If you're trying to do this with characters that aren't symbiotes, I imagine that you're going to have a bit of a challenge for this, but it seems like symbiotes are the way to go in almost every possible way. If you can use symbiotes in anything, usually that's the way to go. So we got a 3-star there, that's great. Let's see what else we can do here. So let's see if we can get the 3-star on tier 14. I mean, the upgrades are pretty marginal, but I mean, that it will help over the course of three attempts 3 times a week. So going from tier 12 to tier 14, that's an extra 20k gold and 50 gold. The gold ore fragments are kind of negligible, but 20k gold, it's about an extra 180k a week, I think. So it's not the best, but hey, you know, it is free resources, I guess, if you want to think about it that way. So let's jump in here and see if it's as easy. We're gonna go with the same team again and see if it's as easy it was clearing the last one. So far so good. I heard that the orb challenges actually weren't that bad. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do that because I'm one of these people who tend to do their challenges right in the morning or right with the resets. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to do that, but I will be looking forward to doing that on Sunday, I think, when we have all the challenges available and I can give it a shot there. So some of my alliance mates have already cleared it, so I don't suspect I'll have a problem with it. Alright, so what do we have here? Only 10. Defeat the marked enemies to win. Okay, so Cyclops. We have a really big Hela. I did hear some horror stories about this. Oh, and Ebony Maw as well. I think we need to focus on Hela, though. If I'm not mistaken, I read something about this, or I saw something about this, about Hela being super OP. We do have Doc Ock, that was super good. So because we have Doc Ock, Ebony Maw's special did absolutely nothing to us, which was great. So let's chew up these. Can we put a special on here? Kill that Greg. We'll get some turd bar and some speed up from that as well. So that's good. And let's do this here. Get the offense down Cyclops just in case we need it. We didn't actually land it on Hela for whatever reason. Let's put an ability block on Hela so she can't death knives for extra damage, and then she just dropped. Okay, so that wasn't that big of an issue. I think Doc Ock should help a little bit in this case here. I think we probably should be going for Ebony Maw, to be honest. He's a bit more scary than Cyclops, who's got 2 turns of offense down at this point, but we need to clear some of those positive effects. Let's see if we can get to Scream's turn. That should help a little bit to start ripping off those positive effects if possible. I got another Falcon. Okay, that's great. We're stuck behind a taunt. Or we were. Not anymore. What should we do? Let's go over here, spread some of these debuffs, and get this stun here on Falcon. Unfortunately, Ebony Maw does have an immunity. He's gonna get his ultimate off probably, which is gonna slow everyone, which is not very good. But we do have... Actually, can I... yeah, I should be able to clear some more Wow, okay. She can't even clear the positive status effects on this Ebony Maw, which is really... on tier 14, level 80. Wow, okay. Can Venom clear it? Did he? I can't even tell. Yeah, I think he did. But we're gonna get slowed now. And unfortunately, we need to kill somebody in order to get the speed up from Scream, because we seem to have lost that. So if we can do this special here on Cyclops, and that'll get the speed up, that should help us a little bit more. And let's extend this stun here. There we go, 4 people. Let's also do a disrupt on the Cull Obsidians. That should... oh wait, we didn't land on this one apparently. Let's try and get this Ebony Maw down finally if we can. Fortunately, he's not slowed, and whoa, who did we... oh, that was Shocker, okay. We are in a bit of a bind, potentially. This slow really sucks. If we can extend with a Doc Ock, that might help. Can we spread some of this around? Hopefully, Psylocke does not chuck a lot of this back, and we can get maybe Ebony Maw down before this becomes a bit of an issue. I don't know if Doc Ock's going to be able to take his turn pretty soon. That would be great. Let's do an off... let's just do some more bleeds here. So Falcon's down. Ebony Maw is still alive, but we just need to work on them here a little bit more. I think getting that Hela down was helpful early, and of course having Scream in here with speed up makes a huge difference. So having my Scream at tier 14 probably made quite a bit of it was quite a bit of a help here. So let's try to work away on Ebony Maw some more. He's almost down. He's in the red. I think Psylocke definitely is going to chuck some stuff back at us though, unless we can get maybe a ability block from Venom, but I don't think he's going to be fast enough. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay, so Ebony Maw's down. Psylocke, I wonder if she'll end up killing anyone though because of that. She'll chuck some... oh, she didn't die. Oh no. Oh. What if he takes all that bleed damage and ends up dying? That Cull Obsidian is down. Can we clear this before maybe that happens? Maybe. Maybe? Doc Ock's definitely gonna bite it, I think, if he takes a turn, but he's got it slow, so I don't think... oh, looks like they've died. Okay, so they bled out, I guess, even though it said that was... we didn't get to see that. That's weird. Anyways, so we got the 3-star there. That's great. We cleared the Gold Rush challenge, so it seemed to be fairly easy with the symbiotes. I think that tier 13 was more than capable. You're more than capable of doing this, I think, just looking at the characters available without Doc Ock. I don't think you really need him for this one, and you could probably do it without Scream as well if you maybe filled in with, say, Ghost Rider and, I don't know, Squirrel Girl, maybe that might help you there. For tier 14, I think it was a little bit challenging. Maybe there might be some more RNG involved than what I did. I seemed to one-shot both of them. But I think that Doc Ock was actually really good in that fight. I think not getting that offense down, because symbiotes don't really have any way to clear themselves, at least until Anti-Venom comes out. So until then, I think you're going to be relying a little bit on some RNG. For me, you know, there was some... hit or miss areas there, and it might come down to who you're actually targeting first. So I think for me, I don't know if maybe killing Hela out of the gate was really the best idea. Maybe it was, and that's why I did so well. I'm kind of lucky here that Doc Ock didn't bite it near the end though, because he had a lot of bleeds and that would have failed the 3-star. But we did end up getting the 3-star. I think for this level here, for me, obviously the symbiotes are MVP, but definitely Doc Ock helped there too for support capabilities, and being able to block that offense down is really helpful. So that's the end of my Gold Rush challenge, guys, and hopefully that helped you guys, and you got to see basically what we are up against in this level. And it's not too bad, of course, when you have the symbiotes available. So if you're having any troubles, try to use the symbiotes. If you don't have the symbiotes available, or at least in the full context, then it might be a challenge, and I would actually probably hold out for them rather than trying to level up some of the other characters that are probably going to be a lot more difficult to run. I wouldn't recommend bringing up the defenders or anything like that for this event. I think I would just stick to the symbiotes and just wait until you can get them up a little bit higher. But everyone, thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for my next challenge video, which will be the medical supplies, probably coming up not too long after this one. So thanks for watching, and stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Boylon signing out.